everyone, my name's Stephanie and I'm going to show you my version of a kielbasa pizza. It is a real pizza. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the store and get a packet of dry yeast, just like this. There are directions on the back on how to make your pizza dough. It's really easy. Use 2 cups of flour, about 2 teaspoons of salt. I like salty dough, so it's up to you. 1 teaspoon of sugar, a packet of dry yeast, and 1.5 cups of water, and 2 tablespoons of oil. That should be enough oil. You don't want to get too much oil. And then you want to set egg whites aside. Mixed up really good till it's nice and frothy, because that's what we're going to use to brown your pizza dough. Now, let your pizza dough rise for about an hour in a nice warm spot. It's got to be warm, because if it's cool, nothing's going to rise. Once the pizza dough rises, we're going to place it on a pizza pan, or whichever pan you like. We're going to lay it out, lay some cornmeal around it, and wipe that egg wash all over it. And you're going to pop it in the oven at 400 degrees and let it cook for about 20 minutes. And you'll get pizza dough just like this. Nice golden pizza dough. Next, after the pizza dough comes out, we're going to prep the rest of the items. I like using fresh grated cheese. So right here I have some cheddar and mozzarella, freshly grated, from my wonderful little food processor. We have kielbasa right here that I pan fried, or pan grilled, kind of, and placed to get rid of all that oil, because I don't know if you can see it, all that will clog up all your pores. If you can buy fresh herbs, it's the best. This is fresh basil from my garden out in the backyard, so I have it pretty accessible to me. If you can't buy fresh herbs, skip the basil part, because it's not going to taste the same. And then you're going to make a pizza sauce. Now, I like a red sauce. So, right here I have a wonderful pizza sauce that I use the oil, leftover oil from my kielbasa, tomato sauce, paprika, oregano, garlic salt, onion salt, and pepper. Mix it together till it came to a boil, and then cut the heat, because we don't ever want everything to overcook. Then I turn my oven down to 300 degrees, and now I need to assemble my pizza. So I have this beautiful pizza, and you guys are on my camera phone, so forgive me if it's a little shaky. I'm trying to do everything while talk at the same time, so forgive me. Sorry, my ladle got a little flour on it. Alright, so don't touch the pan over there, because it's going to be super hot. Bring everything to it. So I like to lay my sauce out first. So get a good soup. Pour it in the middle. And then just kind of let it go all the way around. Now, if you like a thick crust, leave good room for thick crust. I'm a huge thick crust fan, so we're going to leave a good amount of room. Hopefully my husband, he'll be extremely happy when he comes home to delicious homemade pizza. At least that's one of his favorites. So we have the sauce laid out. Next thing you want to do is get your kielbasa. So we're going to just set the basil aside for the moment. Now you can put the kielbasa on the top if you really want to. I like putting it underneath because it's a nice little surprise when you bite in. And there's enough kielbasa to lay it all the way around the pizza. It's gonna be delicious. Now, in case you're wondering, no, it's not weird to mix kielbasa and pizza. People that think of kielbasa, the first thing people think of is kielbasa and sauerkraut. And yeah, that's one way, most common way. My mom, just all she would do was make kielbasa and sauerkraut. Don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite meals when she made it. But, you know, you gotta meat. We do everything else with every other meat. Why can't we do something else with kielbasa? So I came up with kielbasa pizza. It's quite delicious. It's just basically replacing your pepperonis with wonderful kielbasa. Alright. Now, sorry, choked on my kielbasa. This is fresh basil. If you've never had fresh basil, you're missing out. So I would highly recommend fresh basil goes on your next grocery list. So what we're going to do, so that we don't burn basil, we're going to just lay it in there. Just a couple of the big leaves. This is going to give you a large amount of flavor. Fresh is always going to provide the most flavor. Always. I don't know if you watch Food Network. They don't use preservatives, can this, can that. Honestly, if my tomato plants had grown tomatoes, I probably would have used fresh tomatoes in the sauce, but it's okay. We'll let it slide this time. Alright, so now we got the basil on. Last but not least, cheese. So I love a bunch of cheese. So we're just gonna, that's gonna take me too long with one hand. And just spread it around. I'm gonna grab this big spoon here. Help me with the cheese a little. Just kind of spoon it on. And this is fresh grated cheddar, or fresh grated, cheddar, and fresh grated mozzarella. You can use store grated. It's not half as fun. It doesn't taste half as good. But, I mean, once again, up to you. If you're cooking your pizza, cook your pizza how you want. I'm not there to control you. I'm just giving you what I've done to make a delicious pizza pie. All right. That's my gorgeous pizza pie. It's going to pop in the oven for about, I want to say till the cheese is nice and melted, which will probably be about 10 minutes. Everything's already cooked, so it's going to be done after that. And then you can slice open into your pizza and enjoy. So, hope you got a few tips. Willing to make a fresh pizza for your loved one, like I am. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye, everybody.